A little something about Raymond. He's an investor in stocks and rentals. He wants no money from you, no bait and switch, nothing. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to log into his personal account, share real estate property documents, and give you suggestions on what to read.
All right, I am Raymond from Stocks and Rentals, and today is Monday, March 14, 2022, and we about to see what it do. We're at the Fidelity Net Benefit Sign-In screen, and I'm about to log into my Rollover IRA, and we're going to see what it do. So let's jump in here. And we got to put the secret code in. Close your eyes while I put the secret code in. I don't want y'all to see it. All right, we are almost in. And before I go any further, I got a request to make from you guys, because you know I'm always down to put money in your pocket. I never, ever, ever ask you for anything other than please hit that subscribe, like, and share button on this video right now. I would really appreciate it. If I can get those likes, if I can get those subscribes, I can reach more people and everybody can get paid. Again, I don't want nothing from nobody other than clicking on your computer or clicking on your phone. Just hook it up. That's all I ask. All right, now we're going to jump into this rollover IRA. And I had a bad day in the stock market, and you guys will see it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about dividends. And we're going to do the dividends in the last 2 weeks because that's the last time I've updated you guys. So we're going to go down to time period, and we want to do custom because we only need 2 weeks. So let's knock this out right quick. Second until today. All right, and we're going to do a filter on dividends. All right, so these are my dividends. This is the date that I received the dividend. These are the companies, and this is how much each company paid me in a dividend. So I received dividends from Louisiana Pacific, Primerica, Target, Microsoft, Pfizer, and the total amount, if you add up all these numbers right here, in 2 weeks, I received $67.75 in dividends. I love stocks that pay dividends because even when the price goes down, and the price has been going down in almost every stock that I own, and I'm going to show you guys, you still get the dividend. So as long as that dividend doesn't go away, the stock price can go up or down, you get it. That's one of the main reasons why I like dividend stocks. Let's jump to stocks that I bought. So let's go back up here and we're going to do another filter. And we're going to do, let's just do all transactions. And I bought a lot of stocks. Actually, I bought a lot today. You can see today is the 14th. And I bought a total of 11 different company stocks, and 10 of the companies are energy companies. Matter of fact, they're oil-based energy companies. So why did I buy these stocks? Why did I buy all these oil type of stocks today? Well, go to the gas pump and look at the price of gas, and you will see why I said, you know what? Gas prices are up. I think they're probably going to inch up a little bit more. And I do think they're going to stay pretty high for a while. So I said, you know what? I think there's some money out there. Let me do some research. And I actually Googled all these companies. And I used my Yahoo app to find out what's going on. And I decided to buy stock in all these companies. Matter of fact, I have their websites open. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time, going through all the jargon that's on the website. Just know all these websites are about oil, Either they're refining the oil, or they're drilling for the oil, or they make the equipment to get the oil. It's all oil based. And a lot of the companies, they do more than just oil. They explore for natural gas and other things. But the key here is that I'm going to take you to each website and you decide what you might want to invest in. So I'm holding your hand and I'm getting you there, but don't let somebody tell you how to spend your money. Determine what type of investor you are and you spend it the way you feel fit. So here's Chevron. And you can click on all this stuff and start reading about it. So I bought Chevron stock. I bought PBF Energy. Here's their website. You can read up on them. Phillips 66. This is something that you're probably seen out driving. I know in some areas they have Phillips 66 gas stations. So this is kind of practical. You can actually say, hey, if you buy the stock, you can point to someone and say, you see that, gas station? I actually own a little piece of it. Phillips 66. The next stock that I bought is Vale, VALE, and I have their website up. And again, you can just scroll through and check them out, see if it's something that you would be interested in. BP, here's another practical company that you probably see on your corner, gas stations. I see this all the time where I live. And again, this is something where you can point to and say, hey, I own this. And they also have Amoco brand and Castrol in terms of buying oil at the auto parts store. And they have a lot of other brands too. So again, BP, a defensive stock. Valero, here's another stock that I invested in. As you can see, they do refining, renewables. They do a whole bunch of stuff. Knock yourself out. Check them out. Shell gas station. This is another one. This is a practical one where you can see out and about while you're driving around. They do a lot of stuff. Holy Frontier Corporation. They do a lot of exploration of gas and oil, refining. They take the oil and they make it into gas. Renewables. Halliburton. They drill for oil. Again, check out the website. See if you're interested in it. NOV. Here's another one. You can see a gas rig. They got the ships that transport the oil. So these are the 10 of the 11 stocks that I bought. These are considered defensive stocks. And the reason that all these oil companies are considered defensive stocks is that typically when you have inflation and high prices, people gravitate to defensive stocks. And the reason they call them defensive stocks is that they hold steady. So when you have inflation and the prices are going up, either defensive stocks will hold steady, meaning you won't lose any money or you won't lose as much money. And almost all of them pay a dividend. So you see a lot of people transitioning to defensive stocks. And when people transition to defensive stocks, i.e. buy them, the price goes up. So to be honest with you guys, I wish I would have bought all these stocks, every last one of them, if I would have bought them in January. I will be up big time, but it's never too late. Again, do your own homework. Now there's one additional stock that I bought. And let's go back to our Fidelity. And I already own this stock. So I just added more to my portfolio. And let me find it. Let's go down. Here we are. On today's date, also, I bought Starbuck Carriers. And this is a company that I am making money in. This is one of the few stocks this year that I bought this year anyway. That's green. I think I'm up I was up about 40% before I bought the stock. So that's real good the way the stock market is going in 2022. So I decided to buy more of this stock and add it to the position that I already had. Let's talk about stocks that I sold. So we're going to go back up to the top. We want to start at the top and go down. So what did I sell? And I'm going to tell you why I sold them. I sold Travel Zoo, and I sold it today. And when I sold this stock, I lost $329. I was down 68%. I got slapped all around with this stock. I thought the stock was going to do well. It's a travel stock. I actually like going to the website. They always have deals. So even though the stock is doing poor, if you love to travel, go to travelzoo.com and you might like at least the offers that they have in terms of travel deals. The stock, blah, but the deals, yay. The other stock that I sold, and I sold this at a huge loss, Teladoc Health. I was down over $1,000, down 77%. I got hit upside the head with this Teladoc. And actually, this stock I was up last year. This is one of the stocks where I wish I would have cashed out last year when I was up. And man, I should have stayed on top of this stock. I should have never got to 77% down. But hey, this is how the game works. You take the good with the bad. Anybody that tells you that stocks always goes up, turn them off. Close your ears, close your eyes, get away from that person because it doesn't work that way. The other stock that I sold, let's go positive because I sold some more stocks, but I got a better story to tell. Let's scroll down. Right here, on the 7th, I sold Vista Outdoors. Positive story right here. Last year I was up big time, almost 200%. The stock has fallen a little bit. It's still up over 100%, meaning I doubled my money. And I decided to cash out about half of the shares. So I'm still in the game. I still own this stock, but I decided to take some of the money. I do not want with this stock that happened to me with Teladoc. I am not trying to lose all my profits, so I took some of it. And the next stock that I sold, Bed Bath & Beyond, I completely cashed out of the stock. I sold every share that I had, and I sold it on the 7th. I have a story to tell you guys, and I want you guys to pay attention. I have the Yahoo app on my phone, and I did a screenshot. Let me bring that up. So this is a screenshot of my phone on the Yahoo app, and this is the stock, Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the one I sold. And I made a video about a week ago on trading when the stock market is closed. Look what time it is. When I made this screenshot and sold the stock, it was 9:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The stock market opens at 9:30. I sold this stock before the stock market opened. Now check it out. I have the app on my phone. I'm an early person. I wake up early. I always go and look at my stocks. I said, whoa, what the hell is going on with Bed Bath & Beyond? It's up almost 100%. I didn't even Google the news. I jumped into my Fidelity account. I said, whoa, I own a stock. I'm getting this money. I sold everything. And then after I sold it, I said, let me see what was going on. And here's the point I want to tell you guys. I got double my money when I sold it at 9:05 a.m. Let's go and look at a news article. If you didn't know about pre-market trading, you would have thought that this was a pretty good deal. All I did was Google Bed Bath & Beyond stock jump in price. And here is what the Wall Street Journal said. On March 7th, the retailer's shares jumped 34% to $21.71. So if you didn't know anything about pre-market, you wouldn't have made all the money you could have made. Check it out. 34%, it jumped to $21.71. That's after the market opened at 9:30. Let's go back here one more time. I sold it at almost 100%. I got $32.28 a share, almost $10 more, because I sold this stock in pre-market trading. Always be aware, you can trade stocks. Trade meaning buy or sell before the stock market opens and after it closes. This is straight game. I'm giving it to you. Get paid, get your money, tell people. Don't keep it to yourself. I can easily be on the low with all this, but I'm not. Just hit those buttons, like, subscribe, share it, and we good. That's all I'm asking for. All right, let's jump back into our account. And we want to go up to the top and we want to compare where I am now to where I was 2 weeks ago. So let's go up here. And we want to go to positions. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom. We're going to see what these numbers talking about. What are we talking about today? I already know it's red. Yep, we're red. But hey, my value today is $198,215.93. And we want to compare it to the last update. So we're going to stocks and rentals. And my last rollover update was on March 1st. And I was at $211,717.04. And bringing it back to today, the difference is $13,501.11. That's negative. I lost over $13,000 in 2 weeks. That is not good. The entire market is down. But this is how the market works. You can't win them all, and you can't lose them all either. The key is to be a long-term investor, and if you are a long-term investor, you will win. That's what I want you guys to do. That's what I'm doing. Everything that I'm showing you is what a long-term investor would do. And I'm going to prove to you that even though you saw me talk about all my losses today, one of them was over $1,000, that Teladoc. Long-term, I'm winning big time. Let's talk about my best performing stock and my least performing stock. So my best performing stock was biotech. So let's go up here to the B's. Thank God for alphabetical order. B's. So this was my best performing stock. I was up 12%, and today I made over $32. And here's the stock right here, biotech. And my least performing stock of the day, we got to go down, and it's Palantir. Where are we? Right here. I was down negative 7.81%. I lost over $38, and right here is the stock. Stock ticker PLTR, Palantir Technologies. Now I want to do a slow scroll. This is where I show you in the video. And remember, you guys can pause this video, that if you're a long-term investor, you will win. So let's get this going. Let me show you what you guys are looking at. Over here to the left, it says symbol. These are all the companies I own. These are all the stocks of the different companies. Last price, this is the closing price at 4 o'clock today when the stock market closed. Today's gain or loss, this is telling you how much money I made or lost today. This is how much money, and this is the percentage of each stock if I made or lost money. Total gain or loss, this is how much money I made or lost since I've owned the stock. Since I very first bought the stock, it's telling you how much I made or lost. Current value, this is the total value of all the stocks that I own. So for example, Apple, the total value of Apple is over $58,000, and it's $29,000 is inside of the $58,000. So the $29,000, that's how much profit, and this is the total value. Quantity, this is the number of shares of each stock that I own. All right, so we are going to do a slow scroll. And when we do this slow scroll, remember, this is a video. Pause the video. Take your time. Look at all the stocks I own. Google them. See if you might want to own the stock. You got to remember, I don't know about every stock in the stock market. There are a lot of stocks that's doing better, and there are a lot of stocks that's doing way bad that I don't own. It's your money. You be the judge. I'm here to hold your hand and guide you on how to decide what to do. All right, so we're going to do the scroll. I would pay attention to the stock name and the total gain or loss column. And what you're going to see, way more green than red. You're going to see way more green than red. And this is letting you know, if you're a long-term investor, you will win. More green than red. Pause the video as needed. And I just want to point something out. These yellow rows, the reason why you don't see anything there is because these stocks were either just bought today or possibly they paid me a dividend. And to me, this is something that's not cool. I don't know why Fidelity can't just give me all the data. I know they know the data. Why they won't display it and they want to do a delay. Like I have to log in tomorrow to see what's really going on. It's just part of the game. I don't know why they do that, but that's what happens. So, for example, Shell, I just bought that today. As you can see, they're not showing anything. But hey, you see more green than red. Long-term investors win. And here's more proof. Since I've owned this portfolio, I'm up over 32%. My profit, meaning all the stocks all together, over $46,000. This is passive income. To get this money, all you got to do is open up an account, do your research, buy your stocks. It's all about just clicking on your phone or clicking on your computer, whatever you like. You sitting down, you chilling, you got your drink in your hand. If you smoke, you got your whatever you smoke on, and just, passive income. And once you pick your stocks, you pick the right ones, you just let it ride. Let it ride. So how can you do this? Well, it starts with $1. That's what I did. I started with $1 to get almost $200,000. I will show you everything you need to do. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below, and it's going to take you to stocks and rentals. And when you get here, you want to click on the menu, and you want to click right here. New to stock investing, start here. And I got all the steps right here. They are super easy. I'll talk about how to buy a stock, how to sell a stock, how to open up an account, how to tell what type of investor you are. All the steps, they have a link that you can click on. The link will take you to a video or article. All you got to do is do it. If I were you, I would do it right now, because every day that you wait, you lose money. You want to get in the market. I've been in the market for years. So let's go up here to the top. I'm about to close this video out the way I always do. I invest in stocks. I invest in rentals. Why would I try to get money from you? Think about it. I am showing you everything I'm invested in. I'm showing you that I make passive money, meaning easy money. This is something that you guys can do. And I will be a knucklehead to also try to get money from you. That makes no sense. If you see anybody out here saying, take a class or do this, or I'm down for you, and they'll say all kind of stuff to get money, and they're supposedly stock gurus, and they got PhDs and master degrees, or, I just been doing it a long time, but I want your money too. Stop being greedy. I'm not greedy. All I ask you to do is hit the button, subscribe, like, and share, and I'm good. And I'm out. This is Raymond. Peace.
The button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn